Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tony from Aurora show, coming to you from lovely Colorado. There's many shows that's coming out of Denver, Colorado, but not like this. The Tony from Aurora show is off the hook. We're going to have different cultures come on here and talk about how they feel. We don't hold back. We create the platform for people to talk. Talk is healing. Yes, the Tony from Aurora show. We have a special guest. We're going to have a Latino man talk. We're going to talk about the migrant situation. And the name of this show is called The Migrant Cultural Crisis. Tony from Aurora. Latino man, let me ask you a question. First of all, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Let me ask you, brother, where are you from? And tell us about yourself, Latino man. First of all, let's tell us all about you. What's going on with you? Where are you from? You got it.
I was actually born and raised West Denver,
Mm,
and like you said, there's no place like home.
right.
I've done many of things and came back home to Colorado,
Mm,
but Colorado has been in the mix of things. It seems like Colorado has um, instead of being proactive, we're reactive. The
mm,
way things the way things uh have followed suit, as in when things do take place. Yeah,
but let me ask you this,
yeah.
Latino man. Let me ask you this. You being you, your people, you're from here. This is your place. What's going on with the folks from Venezuela, man? Explain to us, people who don't know, because people they want to say things, but they're scared to say it. But there's a question mark over people's head, like what the hell's going on here? And I know Mexicans or Latinos like, hey, don't get it twisted. We ain't the same people. Okay, let's not get it twisted. So that's why we got to talk about this. What's your take on the invasion of what's happening?
Well, growing up, um as being born and raised in Colorado,
Mm,
we're we were looked down at
mm,
when actually Mexicans crossed the border back in, they've been doing it ever since I was little,
mm,
and they didn't even a Latino here was not put in the correct uh category,
mm,
as in
mm,
saying that, are you Mexican? It's like, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm
mm,
not
mm,
born and raised in Mexico.
mm,
And they even had the wrong impression of who we were, that was born here as a Latino,
mm,
and people would think that we were Mexican. It's like, no, I know English. I had that opportunity
mm,
to be raised here, and what have you. I might have an uncle, I mean a grandparent that was from there, but I didn't even know my grandfather. But yeah, Latinos and Mexicans didn't even get along,
mm,
and
mm,
they're
mm.
totally different people.
You said
They
totally.
came over. They came over looking for,
Mm,
you know, refuge and stuff like that, and
mm, mm,
um,
mm,
they came over and took from the United States, however they can take, and now it's even happening again.
mm. But my take with Mexico, see, my thing, I'm not that smart. I'm just homemade from scratch. I'm just an average dude trying to figure out the life puzzle. My thing, Latinos and Mexicans, there's nobody illegal here because this is your home. Colorado, California, Arizona. Y'all don't come from nowhere else but where you come from. You come from Arizona, Texas. Ain't nobody illegal here. See, that's that white man shit.
I agree.
That's that white man shit.
Yep.
I mean, where the hell are you from? Mars, Venus, some damn where the hell you from? If you trace it back, you from Texas, you from California. They gave it a name, and it's amazing how they don't like you, but they call names. They got Santa Fe. They got all
Mhm.
Spanish, Latino names in these places. Los Angeles, but they don't like you, but they got names of all over you. Everywhere you go, they got a Spanish Latino name. So I'm confused
And
on history. So I want to. That's what I'm saying. In this day and this time in our life, in this year 2024, like the Temptation said back in the early '70s, we're living in a ball of confusion.
yes, it seems like Colorado in certain areas in the area that I grew up. I mean, as in, you know, 3 to 8 years old to 11 years old, has been so gentrified
Mm.
in ways as like, wow, that's not even the
Mm.
old West Side.
Yeah, yeah. How was it? How was it for you here in high school, Joe? I'm sorry, Latino man. Hey, I ain't gonna say your last name, bro. Just okay, okay, Latino man. How was it for you?
uh,
How
as in as in how we were treated.
yeah, how were you treated? Talk about like the good times, man. Being in school, friends, just hanging out, clubs. Because
Yeah.
everything ain't bad, bro. What was the good things about Colorado before this shit came? Like
Um.
before this nightmare of now came. How was it when you was coming up, bro?
It was really kicked back.
Mm,
You and thinking back to what I know now, I could have changed some things, but
mm,
it was really nice growing up. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're from the West Side." It was like West Denver or whatever. It was like, "Ooh, you're a badass or whatever." And I was like, "No, the West Side really wasn't all that bad, really." And it was nice. I was able to go, to be around a boys' club that was
You
available.
said the
Go
boys'
camping.
club. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. That even changed. Now it's boys and girls club.
Mm, yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
it was nice. We were able to ride go karts, mini bikes, and what have you in the area, and we had no problem with the cops. We
Right.
have we even had an open lot that my dad was, he was fixing the cops their motorcycles and mini bikes and stuff like that, and it was so cool and kicked back. And um, the weed was around. I'm sure there was other drugs around,
Right.
but it wasn't like it is
Insane. It
now.
wasn't insane.
Oh, it wasn't insane, but it was there,
Right.
but
Right.
also it was that natural stuff too.
Yes, sir.
So it wasn't I'm not trying to say drugs, what do you want to call it? Everybody kept it to themselves. Yeah, everybody kept it to
Right.
themselves.
That's right. That's right. They kept it. Everybody was private, man. You go get your weed from the guy that looked like Charles Manson. Or, or you get it from Jesus, who just got out of jail.
Yeah. But then as we got
And
older,
that was the best. And that was the best weed too when he
I
had
was
it,
gonna
Jack. 'Cause
say,
this
I
new
knew
stuff,
who to get it
this new
from.
stuff give you a 10-minute buzz.
But then when I got older, I was like about 14 to 18.
Mm.
Oh, 14 right there. I mean, you get some red-haired saints with yellow hairs, and it was you're getting it from Filipino, not a Filipino, um,
Mm.
a Puerto Rican,
Hmm.
and there's pit bulls all over the house. You walk in, and the stuff was on the table.
Hey, was there a lot of Puerto Ricans in Colorado in the '70s and '80s?
I would say in the 80s that I
Mm.
knew of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 70s I was, I'm 55 right now. 70s I was riding around the mini bikes and what have you, and waiting until the street light goes out. Boom, I had to go in.
How was the like when you got older, like when you got in your teens? How was the nightclub life when you like going out dancing and stuff? How was that life?
That was really cool.
Mm.
Until the 90s. The 90s is when the gangs really started coming out.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
gangs, guns, and everybody started putting, instead of bringing up the knuckles, they're bringing up the knives and the guns back in the 89, 90s. The late 80s, early 90s.
And how now, from what you know, when things was real cool and smooth, what did you see in your observation? What was the flip? What was the flip that made it like that? You got from kickback, laid back. I mean, you got your bullies, you got your gang members, but when did it become a culture and a thing?
When did it flip?
Yeah, when did it flip?
I
When did it flip?
right when I started seeing it flip when 11th grade, so 87 ish, 86, 87 ish is that's when I started the culture starting to shift, and I started seeing more people actually getting addicted of cocaine and and I started seeing it and people acquaintances that heroin and stuff like that, and I was like, wow, what I didn't know what they were doing then, but I know what they're doing now. You know what I mean?
But
Wow.
I'm gonna say this to you. Me being a person that hangs with Spanish people and Puerto Ricans and Latinos, but I'm gonna say this too because we have a common ground. Latino people. Now I'm gonna take it on another level now. When it comes to music and dance, I really miss Latino culture when it comes to dance, nightclub, and music.
Mhm.
Calypso, stuff like that, man. I mean, I used to love to go to Spanish clubs. I'm gonna tell you something, man. What broke my heart is when thug life hip hop culture came in. And
Oh
and
yes,
and I talk about this on many
the
of my
rap.
shows, and people get mad at me. I'm saying you get mad all you want because the damn truth. Because I'm a culture observer, and I saw this shit flip. Because I'm a nightclub person. I'm a club person. And I noticed as soon as you heard that, boom, boom, all right, nigga, homie, yeah, nigga, boom, 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 nigga, 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 yeah, yeah, boom, boom, all right, nigga, hey, I find that nigga, boom, boom, yeah, nigga, boom, boom, oh, yeah, nigga, boom, yeah, yeah, nigga, boom. I said, oh, shit. I knew,
Bitch,
I knew it was, I knew it was over, man. I knew,
bitch.
I knew it was, and then when the Spanish people got involved, and I said, "Oh shit!" When they found that
Yep,
groove, that was it. Yo, what's up? Yo, come on, star homie, yeah, man. Oh
yep,
shit! There was no more Joe Cuba. There was no more Tito Plente, bro.
yeah. It did
There was no more. There
at
was
that
no more
time.
Santana. Believe that.
Yeah, there was no like golden oldies and
Yeah,
stuff
no
like
more.
that.
That's golden. Thank you, brother. Because see,
The golden oldies.
people don't
It,
realize the hardest, coldest dudes, like the thugs back in the day in the 50s and 60s, they like soft music.
yeah, they switched.
They switch. I mean,
Yep.
they may kill you and stuff, but they were listening to violins.
Jazz,
They were listening to jazz, right?
and that's back in the day when it actually flipped.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
yeah,
no, but
that
no,
that
but you know what, Latino man, you called it out right. You said the 80s and 90s, and that's what I'm
yes,
talking about. Cause I was,
and
mm,
that's when they had the 18-year-old the 18 clubs,
that's
the
right,
3-2
that's
clubs.
right. Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep. Because I know, let me tell you something, bro. When I was coming up, we were cool. Me and my Puerto Rican partners, my Dominicans, we were too cool to fight. We would dress nice, and we listening to the Delphonics, Blue Magic, Harold Melvin, and the Blue Notes.
Yep.
Okay, Marvin Gaye, Sade, Aretha Franklin, Barry White. See, I'm on that tip.
Yeah, you're giving me chills.
That's the Heat Wave and Earth, Wind and Fire, Chicago, Elton John, the Carpenters, Tito Plente, all that. I mean,
Yeah.
Jose Feliciano. I mean, the whole thing, man. That's see
Now
music.
that was music.
Thank you, Latino man. Thank you.
That was music.
That's yes. See, my thing is like this: music can soothe the savage beast, or music can disrupt the savage beast.
Yes, it can, and it has.
This new shit has disrupted the savage beast.
Yes, it has.
These young kids are off the track. They're off the track. They're off the track, man.
And
That's
it's not only the rap too, but the like when the '80s when all that hard rock came out too.
yes.
That was a lot of it as well. Is just that head banging crap that just
You
is
said
like
that. You said that. You said that head banging, right?
head banging crap.
Right.
Like,
All that yelling. Ah!
yeah,
Ah! All that shit.
like what are they saying? They're not even saying anything. They're just yelling.
Well,
Exactly.
see, you talk. Okay, this is Latino man's wife right here. God bless Latino woman.
It
But hey, thank you. Join in. That's right. You part of the crew too. See, man, you said the handbang is so true. I'm talking about the Sex Pistols, Sid Vicious, a lot of the punk stuff, man. In the '80s, yeah, I saw that happening too.
is.
They start putting safety pins in their noses and shit.
Yeah, the guys started wearing
Just
makeup,
the
their
yeah, yeah,
hair
yeah,
combed
yeah.
out. It's just
Start
like,
going goth. Start going goth.
yeah, that's where it was just like, oh,
Twisted Sister, remember all that?
But you know, but Twisted Sister, D. Snyder, they were more Alice Cooper. I can take that. They see,
Oh yeah.
even Ozzy Osbourne, I'm cool with that. I can do that.
sometimes, yeah,
But I'm talking about like Latino woman was saying. I'm talking about the other level, that head banging stuff. That's the
Yeah.
problem right there. See, you
yeah,
ain't going to bang your head to Ozzy Osbourne. You're going to smoke a joint and lay back.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's that one that's going.
Yeah, but all that yeah,
Exactly.
he got issues.
How could you
He
not go crazy listening to that?
no, there's nothing healing out of that.
No,
No, there
not at
isn't.
No,
all.
there's nothing healing out of
No,
that.
you're absolutely right.
Or
Nothing.
soothing.
Or soothing. All you're gonna do is you're gonna keep on banging your head against the wall even when you sleep. Listen to that shit all day and all night.
Exactly. Yeah,
Because it's not healthy. So
yeah,
so with that in mind, now here's where you got to change. So even though you had the gang members coming, and the music changed, the vibe changed, but still Latino man, Latino woman, Colorado was still a beautiful spot though,
it
because
was. Yeah.
you didn't feel the anger and the see the frequency that we on now. We on some
Yeah.
new shit in Colorado now. See, we on some new
Yeah.
shit here. The Colorado that I came in 1998. That
Oh,
frequency
okay.
is done. It's over.
Yes.
I mean, this shit, let me tell you something. This is some truth. Then I'm going to take you all home with this. Colorado in real life, this is white people's heaven. Okay?
Hmm.
This is white people. The mountains, white people love the outdoors.
Yeah.
Mountains, skiing.
Yep.
This is heaven. The white,
Yep.
like, okay, now for black people, heaven is the South, like Atlanta, well, Florida, Detroit, Chicago, but heaven for black people is the South. My point is, every race has their heaven. Okay,
Yeah.
every culture got their heaven. Latinos, Mexicans, Latinos, you all got your heaven. You got different places you go to that you know that's heaven to you.
Uh-huh.
This is. Let me tell you something. When I look at white people's faces now, it ain't heaven for them no more.
Mm-mm.
White people here, they don't have the rosy cheeks no more. They look broken. They on that
Hmm.
fentanyl shit. Connor, Becky, Megan are on that shit.
Yeah.
Okay? And white Coloradans that's in the newsroom, all these people in these little newspapers, they're not addressing the real problem. That's why I call this show the migrant cultural crisis.
Hmm.
Because, man, along with COVID and this drug shit, and let me tell you something. There are so many homeless Americans living in their cars.
Yeah.
Homeless and these people from Venezuelan, they come here with nice pants on. They come in with too many doggone babies. They come with them fresh
Hmm.
babies. And them babies are going to realize the reason why I'm on the planet because I was a benefit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, dollar
That's
sign.
some true talk.
Yeah. You're absolutely
I mean,
right.
just like black people like Laquita in the projects and Shay Shay and Shanini that have 12 kids, same thing with her ass too. I'm talking about her black ass too.
Yeah.
Have,
No, you're absolutely right.
so when little Nathan grows up, or little Shoo Shoo, he grow up. Well, you 14 years old, Shoo Shoo. What's your purpose? Well, I was just a benefit.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And we had that little circle going on within Latinos,
Mm.
and
Mm.
they had put limitations on it, as in you need to go to work
Mm.
and what have you, or go to school to be able to start to support yourself.
Mm.
And that's the program. That was the program that I've heard of back in the day,
Mm.
instead
Mm.
of just popping out kids.
Wow. Wow. That's why that's why we're in a mental cultural crisis too.
Yes.
And me and Latino man, Latino woman, we talk about this a lot when we talk about our youth,
Yeah.
and we talk about how they need help. Like me and Latino man be saying, they don't need equals, they need elders. These
Yes.
young
Yes.
people out here, they need elders. We can't be their friend no more, because they're
That's the
lost. They're
thing. I think
lost.
that's the thing is that these parents don't want to discipline them. They don't want to take time to do anything with them. If they would just teach them and spend time instead of being on their damn phones all the time, talk to them, listen to what the kids have to say. Those kids will turn out so much better. But these families now, they don't have time for kids anymore. They
Latino
want to
woman,
have them,
Latino
but they don't
woman,
want to have time for them.
Latino woman. You know why they don't have time for them, Latino woman?
Uh huh.
Because their parents is wearing Tupac T-shirts and Biggie T-shirts. They
Yeah.
equals. The
Yeah.
parent, you got children raising children.
Yeah. Exactly. You're
There's
absolutely
there's
right.
no there's no more old school grandma no more.
No.
The new mother is an equal to the child.
Yes.
So they
You're
both so
absolutely
so
right.
so the mother need a grandma, and the little kid need a great grandma or great grandpa.
Yeah. Yep.
Instead of being their friends, they need that's the parent. These new parents forget about it.
Yeah.
They're not even supposed to be having children because they ain't got their minds right yet.
Well, for a perfect example, not to throw my stepson under the bus,
No,
but
talk about it. Go
like
ahead, preach.
like him and his girlfriend have our grandbaby,
Mm,
but they don't tell her no for nothing.
see?
They don't discipline her. They don't
Mm, mm.
everything she wants, she start crying. Okay, here, have it.
Yeah,
It's like they're not like, hey, don't do that,
that's
stop
right.
it.
Go,
But then when she comes over to our house
hmm
and they're not around, oh no, don't stand on the couch, and she doesn't do it.
See?
Don't eat on the couch. Oh,
Right.
we can't eat on the couch. But if you teach them, they're gonna learn. But these kids don't want to teach them anything. They just want to let them do whatever they want.
There's a price to pay when you let them do
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
There's a
And that's
major
what we
price to
told
pay. There's
them.
a major price to pay. That's why
Yeah,
when they come to grandma, when they come to you and Latino man's house, they see that kid know. They know. Thank God for both of you. Thank
yeah,
God for both of you. Because without you, man, these new kids be running amok.
yeah, exactly. So I say about my mom and dad, thank God for them because they were there for my kids and for my nieces.
Mm.
And because my nieces had a mom that was a piece of shit that was always on drugs and well, will
Mm.
pick you up and not, thank God that my mom was there for them to all of us, to support them and teach them right. And now they're doing great. They have their own lives, they're working, they're earning their own money, they're out on their own, they're doing their thing. But if they would have been with their mom, they'd have been just like her.
Mm. Latino woman, let me ask you a question. What do you think about the young girls in your culture? When you see young girls, like, cause don't
Mm.
you're part of that crew. You were once a young girl too. You were once, you were. What do you see when you see your girls like on the street when you driving or doing your thing? When you're looking at the future of your people, what do you see? Do you see hope, or do you see some jacked up shit?
I think the I think this social media is just
Mm,
jacking everything up, to
yeah,
tell
it
you the
is.
truth, for
Yeah,
these young girls. They just think that they have to show their body and they have to
That
do
Kim
this and that.
Kardashian shit.
Yeah, they just have to have the perfect body, and they're just always showing it off. And why do they have to do? If you're modest, it'd be so much better. I mean, I think once they grow up a little bit, it's different. But these young girls are just and anymore. You can't tell them anything. You can't talk to me. I'm not. You're not my mom. Just stuff like that. Instead of them being respectful to everybody, they're not.
Mm,
They're almost turning out to be almost as bad as the boys anymore.
mm, mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
it's so sad. Later on in life they change, I think, but yeah, when they're young, it's so sad to see them thinking that they have to flaunt their bodies and act a certain way and put on their makeup. It's like, how old are you? You're only 12 and you look like you're 20. It's not right. But it comes from the home. It starts there.
Let me tell you, Latino, Spanish, Chicano, Native American, Mexican, your culture has the most beautiful
Yes.
girls and women. They're like
Yes.
queens. They're
I think so
beautiful.
too. Yeah.
You are a beautiful people. Ethiopians, oh my God, Ethiopian young girls, and
Hmm.
beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
African, but Spanish, Latino, just like walking queens. They look clean. They took a damn bath. Calgon done took their ass away. You know. But yet they get with these knucklehead stupid ass boys.
Yes.
And you know that more than anything, men and well boys, they develop even later in life, and then they're getting together at 15, 17, 18, and then this kid's mind is not even developed yet,
No, not at all. No.
especially the guy.
Yeah, especially Latino man, especially the guy. Because young boys don't realize Latino man, Latino woman.
Yeah.
Boys and men got two heads. Okay,
Mhm.
you got one up top and one on the damn bottom.
Yep.
Most boys operate from the bottom.
Yes.
Yep, feelings.
Okay? No, ain't no feelings. Ain't you said feel your trip. You said
Yeah.
feelings.
Whoa. Yep.
Feelings. Nothing more than feel. No, ain't no
Yep.
feelings. It's insert. It's a tragic insert. They don't have no feelings. Only thing
Yeah.
they want to do is bust a damn nut. That's
Yep.
all boys are interested in. They stupid. Boys are stupid. That's what I'm saying. Attractive girls waste their time on dumbass good-looking boys because the girls are
Yep.
like, "Oh, he's so cute." Oh, he done went to the gym, but he ain't worth for shit.
Yeah.
Most young boys who turn into men don't wake up and smell the coffee till around maybe 45 or 50.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, girls. Sorry, young ladies, to tell you that. All boys can do is screw. They can do that. They are champions of that bullshit. But when it comes to the mind, mentally, baby. You can forget about that, baby. It's going to be a long time before he get his ass together. And that's boys of all colors. Because,
Yeah.
men are stupid. Because I know I'm 62. I didn't get smart to 2 years ago.
That's what I was telling my husband the other day. I said, honestly, I didn't really start realizing anything, about myself until
Yeah.
I was already in my 50s.
Yeah, me too.
And it's so amazing. The older you get,
Yes.
that's when you start it. But it's
It's scary too, ain't it?
yeah, everything has to happen in your 20s, but
Yeah.
you don't know nothing in your
No,
20s.
no. Hell, you just learning. See,
Yeah.
you figure when you get around 21, you just got done being a teen from 20 on back. When you hit 21,
Yeah.
it's like, and then when you 21, you still thinking you a damn teenager.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because that's just how life is. Because you don't want to really, in real life, you don't really want to grow up.
Yes.
So what
exactly.
happens, then you get around 31, for I don't know how it is for a girl, but I know for a guy, you get around 31, you start thinking you grown then.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the brain.
Anthony, I'm sorry, I have to leave, but it was nice talking to you and listening to you.
Mm.
But I got to get going, and Joseph is still here.
Oh, you mean Latino man?
Yes, the Latino man is still here.
Okay. It's a pleasure talking with you. I look forward to talking to you again, Latino woman.
Yes, you take care, okay?
All right, God bless now.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
All right.
I'll see you.
So okay, Joe. So I'm sorry, Latino man. That was your soulmate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What now with you having a soulmate like that? What's your take on young Latino boys coming up, Latino men? What do you see when it comes to the future of your people when it comes to the boys?
Like I said, they're young. They mature a lot older,
Mm.
and if they don't focus on what they need to focus on, and if they make decisions by not and also not focusing on what they're supposed to be focusing on,
Mm.
it could be priceful, as in having a child, or getting involved with drugs or whatever and what have you. And if they don't stay focused, they can make a bad decision that's going to be very priceful in their life, and they could put them behind bars.